Oh, this is interesting. Ah, my shoulder.
You cannot be serious. Goblins working with Rookwood makes no sense.
It is rather unorthodox, to say the least.
Unorthodox? It's inconceivable. It's... Ah, Fig. You have a visitor. I'll see what I can find out.
Sir, I was able to search the restricted section while you were with Professor Black. It was a book we were after.
What? That's... Wait. You accessed the restricted section? But how? Thinking on it, perhaps it's best you spare me the details.
Fair enough. In fact, the book was below the restricted section, as it appeared on the map.
I want to hear everything. First, let's have a look. Oh dear. Some of these pages seem to be missing. It appears someone has got to the book before us. Still, I will need time to study what remains. Perhaps we can still salvage something useful, though it may take some time.
Skip.
I wonder...
I think I know, sir. I saw 2 more memories where I found the book.
Another pensive. Godric's heart.
The man we saw before, Percival Rackham, was a professor here. The first memory showed him and 3 other professors using ancient magic to restore a hamlet from a drought.
Miriam was right. And the second memory?
In the second, they were talking to a student who started as a 5th year, like I did. She could see traces of magic too.
Why those memories? Perhaps this book will explain. I'll have to take it with me to London. The headmaster has insisted that I speak directly to the minister about George's death.
What will you tell them about Mr. Osric's death?
I don't know how much I dare say. George tried to convince the ministry about Ranrock, but to no avail. My instinct is to follow the path we are on for the moment and keep the details to ourselves until we know more.
I understand. I'll see what I can learn about the missing pages while you're gone.
Good. Don't neglect your studies. Your wand work is improving by the day. But you'll want to pay attention in herbology and potions. There's more to map.
Plenty to keep me occupied while you're gone.
You've done exceptionally well. Oh, and don't neglect your friends. You may be surprised by how much you can learn from them as well.
Quest complete.
Rebellion.
Okay, I think it's below me.
It's time to prove your dueling mettle and see if we've a new school champion. Meet me at the usual place for the final round of crossed wands. Also, the training dummy is still available.
Meet me in Lower Hogsfield as soon as possible. I would like to talk to you about Rookwood and House, and it might be best to do so outside of the castle.
Professor Fig and Weasley have asked that I teach you an additional defensive spell. Please take the assignments I have given you, and then proceed to see me in my classroom.
Jump! Jump! Aww. Taking the foot out the game. Where am I going to?
If only a new student.
No. Let me! Okay. Actually, I haven't been here.
She growing Punja's onion again.
Isn't she in?
Good morning, Professor Garlick. How wonderful it is to see you again, Lenora dear. Oh,
Isn't she in the movie?
today's class. A little treat for your auntie. Ah, hello. Class, please welcome the newest rose in our
I feel like she's
garden.
that professor's in
We do
Damn.
look forward to growing together.
movies. I'm
How
not sure.
thrilling it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacular than the bouncing bulb. Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous
I'm just
tuber
going to skip.
known as the
My
mandrake
dinner.
root. Accio. Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears. Now, everyone, grip their mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug.
Oh! Not again! The giant babies, annoying ones.
The soil
Wow.
should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease. Repair it!
No.
I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone. Now, for our next task, we'll be planting dittany at our potting tables.
Oh my
You can all
god.
get
Oh,
started. I need to have...
I wonder if hippogriffs like knotgrass.
Yes, Professor?
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
Actually, I enjoyed it. I couldn't help but catch your enthusiasm.
How kind of you. It seems you're already taking to herbology like a mandrake to fresh soil. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Picked them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the Magic Neep. Wonderful. A prepared student. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
Let's see how to balance my star thistle arrangement. Niffler's fancy or roses?
Dittany's restorative properties make it a vital ingredient in the Wiggenweld potion. Well done. Once it can be harvested, your dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld. Now, what say we branch out? You'll find that some plants are better suited to uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. Come back and see me when you're...
Hello. Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. I'm Leander. I'll be showing you the Chinese chomping cabbages. Up these stairs will take us there, but you'll lead. Nice work in defense against the dark arts, by the way.
Excuse me?
Your duel with Sebastian! And he's good. Thinks he's really good. But you outright slaughtered him. It was brilliant.
Oh, well, thank you.
I nearly put Sebastian... Here we are. Home of the Chinese chomping cabbage. Go on. Now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it. They'll do the rest.
Cacti.
Look at that! Not sure of anything they can get their mouths on. Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out. Did save her the de-gnoming, but they left her honking daffodils in tatters. Vicious little bastards, aren't they? Not saying you can't go it alone.
I suppose they could...
It's chaos out there. Trolls in Hogsmeade, dogweed and death camp. You get the idea. Take your time. I'll see you back in class.
Revelio.
No dice locked. What's this guy? Oh, it just goes back a while.
Helpful reminder as to why we should always wear our dragonhide gloves.
I attended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they were. And good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil.
Magical plants have so much to offer.
I'm glad. Well,
Welcome. Quest complete!
Those mandrakes are really relishing their new pots. Only cost me my damned hearing.
Oh, here you go. I think my game's glitched. Now well. Oh, potion. As long as Professor Snape's not teaching her. Do you get the idea? You get the idea.
Revelio. I think they do it.
Sorry, I gotta stop doing that. So, this way.
Aurors or someone from the Ministry guarding the school after the incident in Hogsmeade.
Revelio. Lumos.
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As fifth years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wiggenweld potion. Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy.
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wiggenweld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Point for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wiggenweld potion of...
I feel like I'm back at school.
You might need it. Please begin.
No, do I need? Oh, but my head's holding already. I just a guy before.
Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients. Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous.
Good, I'm prepared to buy. Achoo! Boom! The entire school blows up.
I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir. Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippin's, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see me when you've finished brewing, and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time around.
My parents considered keeping me home from school this year after the rumors of a goblin rebellion.
Where do I go? Oh, here.
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
Yes, but why does that matter to you?
Brilliant! And it matters because you can be a part of something truly creative.
Oh no.
I'm Gareth, by the way. Gareth Weasley. Bit of a prodigy with potions, if I do say so myself.
No.
Pleasure to meet you. Wait, are you related to Professor Weasley?
She's my aunt. Keeps too close an eye on me for comfort. But she can't be everywhere. Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Edurus potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra.
I suspect that's...
You're as clever as I simply need a single Whooper feather. As you'll...
I don't know, Gareth. I don't want to get on Sharp's bad side.
You won't. Whooper feathers aren't that valuable. Sharp pointy.
Very well. I'll bring you a Whooper feather.
Brilliant. Wait.
A well-prepared potion stations organized and free of clutter.
Here's the Whooper feather you wanted.
Brilliant. Thank you. You should.
Efficiency in potions are two things that cannot be rushed. Have patience and be thorough.
And now we add the mallow sweet, and that's odd. What's happening? Wait, it's not supposed to... Get it! Dragon Star! What happened?
Well done, Gareth.
What now, Mr. Weasley?
Sorry, Professor.
That'll be points from Gryffindor, again.
Where
Mr.
did
Weasley did not do this on his own. His accomplice will answer to me as well.
I brewed an Edgerus potion, as you asked.
I'm surprised you had the time. You seemed rather busy.
I'm sorry, Professor. I was merely trying to...
Taking responsibility for one's actions does go a long way with me. I shall assume that you've learned a lesson. As for the work you did today at your own cauldron, I will say you've done well. I confess I was skeptical, given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet you.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet. In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves. Pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you know. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot... That'll be all.
This guy's better than Snape.
I think each of us has had enough excitement for one.
Professor Sharp must have learned a lot during his time as an Auror. I wish he talked about...
Ugh, my robes are going to reek from Gareth's inspiration.
Lumos.
I can barely see. Where am I going? Oh, right.
You know, there is such a thing as trying.
My Wiggenweld potion's utter rubbish. Wish I could just replace it with one from J. Pippin's.
Don't get too cocky simply because you had one.
What am I missing?
Come on, guys.
Rebellion.
I want to check my quest. I'm sure I'll get that done doing this quest. Oh yeah, that's nice. Necro. Let's try and get this thing ready. TPK 3 A A H enter. I want to get this thing done. Control C, Control V, enter. You're gonna have to hang with me, folks, for a bit. I'll have to do this, probably. Complete portrait. See you next. Excuse me, I figured this thing out. Choice, actually. Oh, there we go. There we go, fixed everything. No, it's trying it actually. Kill. Where's this cape? Where's my peaked face or mask? How do I get this stuff? Hang on, man. This is the challenges. Oh, it's a collection piece. I'm getting that deal.
Revelio.
Moonstone, huh? What's that for?
Revelio. Revelio.
How does my person want so much?
Revelio.
I'm not taking a chance. We're doing something, I'll break the game. Probably won't. Well.
What are you up to now? Revelio.
Is it open world anywhere in this game?
Incendio.
Burn down the forest! It's a rock? Nope. Oh well.
Revelio.
Need some chair.
Incendio. Revelio.
Wait, no, that's just wood. Oh well.
This looks intriguing.
I'll be back. Now I'm back.
Some assistance.
I can't jump. Oh, come on, you can get up that high. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. I gotta walk slow.
Hello? Can I help you?
Oh, I was hoping someone would come along soon. I was about to defy my father's wishes and would never have forgiven myself. You see, I need to retrieve something.
Diving into the lake?
Splendid!
What do you need help retrieving?
Years ago, my grandfather, who fancied himself quite the astronomer, set sail from Hogsmeade Station for what was meant to be a quick stargazing cruise with my grandmother. They never returned.
I'm so sorry. What happened to them?
We can't be sure. We only know that neither they nor their boat made it back to shore. They were presumed drowned. Father was so distraught that he forbade our family from setting foot on or in the Black
Oh, I
Lake
think
ever
I know
again.
what happened.
A treasured family astrolabe vanished with them that night. If you could dive down and retrieve it...
It sounds dangerous, especially for some...
I understand. I've cross-referenced the vessel's last alleged location against the lake's topography, depth charts, and tide schedule. My best guess is that it's just over there, about a furlong from the dock. It would be wonderful to... I do hope you find the astrolabe. It would mean so much to our family.
It sounds as if her astrolabe is just northeast of the dock. I should dive down and see.
It is good to see you, my friend.
Hello, Natty. How are you? I'm all right at the moment.
If you don't mind my asking,
they want something that Professor Fig and I found at Gringotts.
When were you at Gringotts?
Just before we came to Hogwarts. In fact, a portkey brought us there after the dragon attacked our carriage.
What on earth?
There's one more thing. Professor Fig says I have a rare connection to it. I'm still learning, but I can see traces of it. And I've cast magic. I know that's a lot to...
It is. For now, it is safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are everyone. And I shall know both of you have inspired me to take a step.
What sort of stand?
Men like Rookwood and Harlow are the reason my mother and I left Matibili land. I am not going to sit by and watch them destroy my new home.
Good. Rookwood and Harlow are a dangerous pair.
All the more reason they must be stopped. Rumor has it that Theophilus Harlow runs Rookwood's day-to-day operations. Taking him down...
That may be true.
I spoke with her. She was polite, but perhaps understandably would not discuss details with the students. I overheard some of Rookwood's lot talking about it. I was thinking that we...
All right.
I am going to watch and learn. In the meantime, remember...
Thank you, Natty.
Be on your guard.
You can't imagine.
Convenient travel was before. I beg your pardon. How dare you threaten me?
What's going on here?
They must have come this way. Think!
I've no idea who it is you think I might have seen. I've been busy with my research. I do not have time to...
Victor Rookwood don't give a doxy's nip back your time. Oi! Speak of the devil. Mr. Rookwood would like a word with you.
A student? You can't be...
Enough out of you.
Leave her alone.
Stupefy! I'll watch the light go out of your eyes. Do you really think we can hold them off?
I'm not going anywhere.
Made a great mistake.
What on earth just happened? I've never been accosted in such a manner, and so close to Hogwarts. I am, thanks in no small part to... Care to tell me why two Ashwinders were ready to dispatch me?
Ashwinders? It's a long story, but...
Well, you've avoided them for the moment. Pre-warned. Best get moving.
You're a researcher. Merlin. Of the legend of King Arthur.
The very same. Merlin attended Hogwarts, you know, and I'm studying some curious fixtures he left here.
Fixtures?
I believe he created them as a diversion for his fellow Slytherins. He was terribly fond of puzzles and enigmas.
I can see why you're so interested in Merlin.
Well then, I'll let you in on it. No one has yet managed to figure out how they work. But I believe I have. I suspect that Mallowsweet is an important component in...
Mallowsweet?
Versatile herb. Merlin repeatedly mentioned it in his writings. I had just arrived to test my theory when I was so... You see, each swirl in Merlin's writing has its symbol in the center. That started me thinking.
The Mallowsweet is meant to be placed at the center of the...
Precisely. Would you care to... I brought a trunk chock full of Mallowsweet with me. It's just over there by my tent.
This trunk?
Yes, take plenty, even if you already have some.
I have the Mallowsweet.
Lovely. Now, notice the vines on these pillars here, as well as a stone swell on the ground. Each trial has these features. Place the Mallowsweet on the swell, and we'll see what happens. Did you see that? The vines disappeared.
What should I do now?
This is uncharted territory. I am curious about these piles.
Incendiary! The flames make the piles...
What a day! I can hardly believe it.
I take it we can call that a success.
We can indeed. How does it work?
Are all of the trials?
Oh, not precisely. Well, I think each has those telltale vines and the swirl on the ground. My guess is that each will also require mallows, which you can find in Hogsmeade. I really must be off. And do be careful out here. Now, I've got what I needed. I shall return to the safety of my notes and books.
Greetings. I understand you're quite the enterprising young Ravenclaw.
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
Kitty.
Rebellion.
Good of you to come. My friend, Professor, he was vague as to details. I wondered if you'd be willing to do a little...
Of course, Mr. Ollivander. Sounds most up my street.
Wonderful. My great-aunt suspected a student named Richard Jackdaw. He'd been serving as an assistant here and suddenly vanished.
Richard Jackdaw?
Like the bird. In fact,
I
he was
pulled
known
that
to frequent
bold.
the Hogwarts Owlry.
From Assassin's Creed
We
4,
searched there, of course, but found no wand. We did find a series of statues similar to Jackdaw's. I'm certain they're a clue, but I cannot figure out where they lead. Jackdaw was last heard tittering about some pages with a map he'd stolen from Peeves. As you can imagine, the poltergeist was less than helpful.
Surely you could continue searching the Owlery.
Oh, one would think. However, the headmaster does not take kindly to an old... Also, I have perhaps been looking for too long. I feel a fresh set of eyes.
Why would the thief have taken the wand?
I must admit I have no idea. From what I'm always looking for trouble. In fact, after he went missing, rumor had it his ghost. Never heard much about him after that. Perhaps he thought that the wand had some special... Astonishing how misunderstood the art of...
Is there anything special about the wand?
Oh yes, it's terribly special. But not in the way you might think. It won't grant special powers to the caster, no. Nothing like that. But it will ease the hearts and minds of the Ollivanders to know of its return.
I'll have a look.
Ah, you brought...
Rebellion.
Boom. So. Let's go back to Hogwart. Let's go to fast travel.
My family and I travel somewhere every summer.
Future champion coming through.
Would love to see a dragonfly flesh.
Hello, Lucan.
Big match today.
It all come.
Ready for a shot at glow?
I certainly am. Yes, Natty.
We can make this a real victory.
That's the spirit.
Act like a winner.
victory!
I'm just pleased to have done as well.
And we're pleased to have such... Now, to the victor. And so it is, my...
Thank you.
You earned it, you Ari. Now wonder how my herbology plants are doing.
Incendio!
Incendio! Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
There's something in there.
Off on another adventure, are we? Rebellion.
Lumos. Revelio.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Lumos.
Rebellion.
The statues Mr. Ollivander mentioned must be upstairs amongst the owls. Don't mind me, owls. I'm here to help a friend. Now, where are those statues?
Incendio.
I reckon empty perches could be the right size for jackdaws. Or statues of jackdaws.
Here's a welcome surprise.
Nothing. No statues here. Revelio.
Revelio.
I'd best keep looking. Oh, I'll take that, thank you. Revelio. Birds aren't afraid of heights. Perhaps I should look a bit higher.
Revelio.
A map. It doesn't appear to be connected to the missing pages. Best hang on to it for now.
Incendio.
Nothing. This will be easy. No statues here. I'd best keep looking.
Revelio.
Nothing. No statues here. What's happening?
Could it be? Has someone solved my puzzle after all these years? Well done indeed. Good news. If you've got something to hide, you found the perfect spot. Richard Jackdaw, at your service.
The Richard Jackdaw. So, Mr. Ollivander was right. He wants his family wand back.
Goodness, I'd forgotten about that wand. I assure you I don't have it on me. I'm almost certain I dropped it the moment I was beheaded in that cave. Oh, it was sheer folly to follow that map.
What map?
Ridiculous, really. Found it on some yellowed old pages Peeves had pilfered. Thought I could impress a girl. But that's a story for another day.
So, you stole a wand and then followed a map on some pages that you took from Peeves and followed that map to your...
Odd to hear it all reduced to such absurdity, but yes.
I don't really. Ollivander does. It's the paper.
Indeed. Say, here's an idea.
If that's the only...
If you...
Rebellion. Rebellion.
One plus 4 equals 7, 13. So that's 5, 6, 7, 8. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 6. Now it's 8. What is this puzzle?
Rebellion.
13 plus 2 is 16 plus 5. Maybe should just match the picture. Nah! I don't get this puzzle.
Rebellion.
I made it look good. Okay, I'm just gonna move on.
Rebellion. Rebellion. Revelio.
I will get this.
Revelio. Revelio.
Got it. Longwood.
Revelio.
Oh, it's been the cat.
Revelio.
Your spirit guides are trying to conjure.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented blue powder. Revelio.
Get away from me! Let us keep our hands around this. I cannot do this for
Revelio. Handy resource indeed, your field guide. Revelio. I'm most pleased to be included.
Were you calling me, Gareth?
You see, I have an idea for a fizzing Whizbee-inspired beverage.
Where do you find...
I've plenty of time for both. So, I suspect the key ingredient... I'd get them myself. I was hoping...
I don't know, Gareth.
Not at all. It's a perfectly legitimate secret passage. The passage is hidden behind the statue of a one-eyed witch in the third-floor corridor. Just tap it with your wand and say, Descendium.
Couldn't you have someone buy the dry billywig stings?
They're not for sale, and you never know when the cellar's going to be locked. So, the reliable way in and out...
Are you asking me to steal from a shop?
Goodness! It's not as if I'm asking you to rob Gringotts. Honeyduke's is more than enough, and it's a sweets ingredient.
I'll see what I...
Fair enough. Perhaps I can convince him.
I'll need to get those dried... Gareth, if he's to finish his latest concoction. Incendio! A one-eyed witch statue shouldn't be too hard to find. Revelio.
Reading can be as magical as any spell. Why can't students...
Revelio. Incendio.
Lumos.
In the stream here, thanks for watching. Have a good day now.